What's up? It's known Tarot. All right, Yvette. Phoenix Goddess. Y'all know I got to get my colloidal copper and silver and gold in, man. Y'all know the deal. What's up, Kiana? Miss Fingers, what it is? I am the wild one. Hey, hey, hey. Let me open this up so y'all can hear me. I don't know how this shit work nowadays. What's that? Latanya G, what's up? The second. Miss Davis, hey. So everybody, I know we're gonna be celebrating New Year, bringing it in a certain way, but I just want to come to you guys and talk about. I want you guys to be real careful of some areas. When I say be careful of some areas, I'm doing multiple things at one time, y'all. So y'all gotta excuse me. When I say be careful of some areas, I'm talking about these places that's on earth around you in your community, in your neighborhood, in your backyard that can harness your energies for its own purpose. Now, if you don't understand what I said, if I said a lot, let me explain it to you a little bit. There's places that's around your community, around your neighborhood, in your city, in your town, your state, that a lot of people will go to. A lot of people have expired in that area. A lot of people have just done heinous crimes, or a lot of people just did some dirt there. And that place is looking to draw on energy. And every year, those places take at least 5 to 6 people. The reason why you don't know about it because the bodies are never found, or they'll warp the body to a whole nother location after taking the person's energy, or they'll even remote pilot the body to go somewhere and lay down and die on a city bus in an abandoned building, go back home and they'll have a heart attack or die in the bed in the sleep. But they had visited those places. Now, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, that let me know that y'all really don't understand how Southern folk magic work or what our belief system is. See, you have hoodoo, you have voodoo, you have Southern folk magic. Southern folk magic believe that places can kill you as well as spells and objects. Not too many people understand. The Japanese, the Asians, they understand that a building, if that bitch is haunted and it has a ghost that kills people, that they know not to go there. They'll block that bitch off. Nobody can even rent the bitch, buy the bitch, live in the bitch, even if you're homeless. But some of us, we tend to, we can go and just exercise the motherfucking land. We can go and exercise the building. Sometimes you can't exercise a goddamn building. Sometimes that energy resides there and it becomes what we know and what we call in Southern folk magic as a dark side. Notice I didn't say a dark place, a dark spot. I didn't say that. It's an actual individual thing. It becomes its own entity. So before I go, let me. Is a lot of y'all following me? What I'm saying right now? I want to make sure. Now, if y'all don't, y'all got to tell me to explain it a different way. I'm gonna wait because y'all gonna get this lesson. Hey, Lily Rose Mystic, Sadie V. All right, Miss B, I appreciate you responding. Okay. Full Secla. What's up? So now that y'all got it, let me take these bad boys off because I can't read the comments and I don't want to be distracted by the trolls and such. So, in Southern folk magic, one of the things we believe, we will go to a building where somebody has been unalived in, and we will do ritualistic work in front of that building, beside that building, behind that building. Hell, some of us, and this is extreme, I ain't gonna even tell y'all how to do this. Some of us get on top of the building and we rock it like that because we want to capture the energy, the photocopy, the aftermath, the after flash, the glimmer effect, the shimmer, whatever you want to call it. We got words here. We want to capture that and we want to exploit that energy for our own purposes. Now, granted, something heinous could have happened in that part of the world, that part of the building, that part of your town. We're not concerned with that. We're concerned with the residual after effects of it. So y'all follow me so far. Now, why is this a detrimental energy to you guys right now during New Year's Eve celebration, etc.? Some of you guys will be going to Times Square in New York City watching that ball drop. Some of y'all will be watching the peach drop in person. Some of y'all will be watching all these other damn teardrops. And I'm going to call them what they are. They're teardrop. They're morning drops. Some of y'all will be watching the morning tears, the dew drop on New Year's in person at these Times Square. Notice, why is everything dropping? Why nobody's sending the ball up in the air? Why nobody's saying anything for celebration? They dropped the ball because this represents teardrops. It represents teardrop because they're at New Year's. There's only one day where the wicked can mourn. Throughout the year, wickedness does not get to mourn. Wickedness have to take his beatings and they have to shut up. It's like a parent whooping your ass and saying, "You better not cry, you better not cry." But on New Year's, the wicked can cry. This is why we drop the teardrops, and that absolve the wicked from all the negative shit they've done, it has done, or that has happened for the whole year until the next cycle comes around. Y'all getting it now? So now let's talk about these places. I know in Times Square, people done got pickpocketed, people done got stabbed in the back, police done hurt people, horses done run over people. Everything done happened. Cars done barreled through traffic, people done released viruses, people done stuck people with needles and pins and shit. A lot of bad maleficent shit, malice shit done went on during New Year's in New York City, Times Square. They don't post it. We don't put it down here, but I know because we go to downtown Orlando when that boy went and shot 3 or 4 people during a celebration at Halloween. That didn't happen, but it happens every 5 years here. So I follow patterns. Every year something happens in certain places that we go to and we flock to, and you wonder why the next day you're not feeling your best. You wonder why the next day you're feeling drained because you have went to a place, a source of a dark side that really has drained your energy in order for it to live, to exist on this planet. I'm gonna help you out. So I'm finna just break it down because I want you guys. So I want you guys to get it. You know my true spook stories, and I got a text message this morning from a client saying, "Hey, something was found in Lake Man, in Orlando. Something was found floating." So I got a call saying a canoe was found floating in Lake Man. The police don't know where the body. Nobody owns the canoe. Maybe somebody went out there to fuck off. And I told you that lake was a portal when I was young on my true spook story. 3 boys robbed the bank. Three of them jumped in the lake. Two of them came back. One of them went missing for a while. Then they pulled up a body that was missing for damn near 40, 30 years. It ain't even decayed proper. But that dude had been dead long time, 30, 40 years. Now there's a canoe floating in this lake that nobody owns. Let's play advocate. Let's say somebody don't want the canoe. They just took it and pushed it in the lake, and maybe the state will pick it up or not. Maybe somebody went out to take a nice little stroll in the canoe and something came up and grabbed him or her and pulled them under. The canoe's still there. These are places that we should not visit during the New Year's time or times of high celebration. So if you guys don't understand how haunted Lake is here in Orlando, let me tell you about another lake that you guys should know that's really fucking haunted. Time the Devil's Punch Bowl, Georgia, where they flooded that motherfucker in the little town under it, and everybody saying their ancestors walking them out the water, drowning white folks and all that shit down in that. Don't you think that's some shit right here in another man-made lake right here? See, I'm just telling you what I experienced growing up as a kid. That lake is a portal. For for 12, 13 years, I went back there playing and I never seen that lake. It was a shield put up on that lake from my eyes. I never knew it was a lake there until I got grown. And I was trying to catch and I was trying to get some puss chasing the girl back there, and that's why I saw it. Grandma and them didn't want me to see that portal. Didn't want me to see that spiritual aspect. But the lake always been there before I was born. But that lake is haunted. There's a canoe. Check the news. Check Orlando news. There's a canoe floating back there. Nobody know where it's at. Maybe a body. Somebody will claim it. They got numbers. Somebody purchased it. They'll figure it out. But I know that lake be taking people around New Year's. We always used to say there's a monster in that lake. I used to think the monster was Shamu, the whale, and from SeaWorld, because I used to swear I used to see it splashing up because we lived right behind it. Yeah, 703 apartment 2 on Sunset way back in the day. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to share that with you guys. But a lot of you guys are going to be going to these celebrations. A lot of you guys are going to be going to cemeteries, doing ghost hunting. A lot of y'all are going to be celebrating these parties in these remote locations. Yeah, hey, thank you, Kathleen. Y'all going to be celebrating these parties in these remote locations, like in the field, in the country. A lot of blood been spilled on them lands. A lot of people been hung in them trees, and people going to go back there and celebrate. And you wonder why somebody... Oh damn! I just got a text message. They say the lake, say the name of the lake again because the computer was glitching. The name of the lake is called Lake Man, just like that Lake Man in Orlando. That damn thing is a portal and it is haunted. Get your ghost detectors and go back there and figure that shit out. You're gonna get some readings, EMF readings. But back to this right here. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that, y'all. It'll come back to me. Woo. Oh boy, I get tired when I think about this shit right here. Well, yeah, I got to start all over, y'all. So a lot of you guys are going to be celebrating at these areas where a lot of bad things happen, and you guys just attracted to it. Now, I'm going to say one thing to which you guys don't understand, but you guys are going to realize what I'm talking about. A lot of you guys on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, practically New Year's, when the sun come up, the first place y'all gonna run to is your local shopping mall. Y'all gonna run to the mall. Y'all gonna be around all these nasty crooks, nasty energy, nasty people that want to scam you, give you a little bit of food at the food court, people that want to overcharge you for want to overcharge you for low price shit, want to charge you high mileage. A lot of jewelry stores gonna be having sales at the mall, at the flea markets. Y'all gonna go to anywhere where you can make a purchase, where you can get scammed on New Year's Day. Do you know that's the start of your fuckery for the year? That's the start of that virtual spiritual slap to your soul for the year. Because you go in there on New Year's, you buy something, you instantly have buyer's remorse a couple of days later. You can't return it, or you don't want to return it. Oh, I would eventually. I purchased it for a reason. 9 times out of 10, majority of your purchases via clothes, purses, trinkets, whatever, you end up giving that shit away in February or March because it don't suit you. That's just the energy. On New Year's Day, stop going to places that's harnessing these negative energy. Every mall has this energy. Every big time box store have this energy. You going in there and you're instantly getting fucked. I'm not going shopping on New Year's and New Year's Eve. I get my shit prior. I'm not going to the mall to pick up anything to get a new outfit. I get my shit prior. because I don't want my soul being slapped around. The mall holds so many secrets. You know how many people been kidnapped from malls? You know how many people in the bathroom? You know how many people got hurt in the construction building of it? You follow? Did you know that in every mall that they have a sage praying somewhere? When the mall closed, they have a spiritualist come into the mall, and this is every mall, and they will say a prayer of abundance and blessing, and they'll walk that whole mall, no matter how many times a night it take, until they cover every inch, bathrooms and everything, in order for that mall to make money. See, y'all ain't ready for the truth when it come down to this world, when it come to spirituality. Did you know same thing? Did you know that in every theme park, in every four corners of the theme park, you'll see if you can if they have them on display, but they got to be in the sun. Pay attention. You'll see people in black clothing, suit, the everything be black, shirt, tie, necklace, black men and women don't matter. They will be at four different parts of that park, front, back, side to side, north, south, east, west, whatever you want to call it, in the four quarters. Those are magicians, and they be praying for your fear. They be praying for your fear, not your enjoyment. So pay attention. Y'all gonna see once I break it down to you, and you see you guys are gonna be walking around. You're gonna be like, why that motherfucker in all black with long sleeve on the summer day? It's 89,000 degrees. This bitch wearing that, and he just standing there looking suspicious, working at a ticket booth. Universal Studios potentially, allegedly has this. Walt Disney World definitely has this. All these theme parks that have these major attraction roller coasters ride, they're praying for your fear on the outside level. When you come in, ooh, I'm fearing. Then they praying for your downfall of your relationships when you walk into these places. They praying for you and your children to get into antagonistic energy, because now they know if the kid's screaming, you stressed out, you worrying about the husband and the wife fucking you over, y'all arguing about the kid and all. You ever know when you go to a park, you and your mate get upset with each other? Come on, man, I'm telling you how this shit work. These are places that carry negative energy, and we flock to these things during times of celebration. You go to Universal Studios, Disney World, Disneyland, whatever, couple happy as fuck getting there. Now all of a sudden the husband sitting over here, the wife over here, the kid screaming and shouting, everybody frustrated, can't get back to the hotel and fuck when the baby go to sleep because you're mad. You don't know why you're mad. Y'all ain't had no argument. The soda one cold enough. The drumstick, the bitch tasted like wet dog. Your mate and everything, because they have energies preying on that. They consecrate these parks and stuff. Now, when you go into the inner part of it, you just got to go to the inner part of every theme park. You'll see people wearing all white. You'll wonder why they dress their janitors in all white. You'll wonder why you see people wearing all white, white shirt, white clothes, white dresses, white suits, men and women. And those people will be sitting up there in the middle of the sun doing nothing, and they'll be praying for the enjoyment on a minute level. They want you to get the enjoyment. Then they pump all these smells around the park and everything so you can smell happy. The kids can smell it, and you want to make your wife happy or your husband happy. So you're gonna go spend money. You're gonna buy a t-shirt. You're gonna do this. You got to go on the ride. You want to enjoy the thrill of the ride. I'm giving you the secrets because I know a lot of people gonna go to these theme parks to try to make sure they have a great new year. I know a lot of y'all gonna go to these parties. You'll be surprised at how many rich millionaire parties they got, people in each corner, people all around the grounds of the house, and just praying that you guys have a good time and get into some debauchery shit. And then next thing you know, you're on videotape being diddified. See, people, what I'm doing, I'm trying to protect you. I'm a Southern folk magic practitioner. Reason why I'm telling you this, because when we used to do our seances in houses, when we contact the dead, cleaning, it takes a whole tribe to get down how we get down in Moultrie, baby. We will have a person outside to the back of the house, one to the side of the house, one to the front of the house, one to the other side. Their sole job is to pray that nothing comes in or out that house while we doing our ritualistic work. We'll put somebody inside the house in the room that we doing in the four corners. We make sure we pray that we, The magician, the person that's performing the exorcism, the ritual work, the spell work, they're dumping all that. We don't get weak. Then we'll have one singular person. This person got to be old as fuck. They got to be 55 to 60. They can't be no 32, 20-year old. They got to be an old head. Incorruptible, we call them. We call them the incorruptibles. They have to be there for the young spiritualists that practitioner, the young people dragging out the demon doing the work. They have to be there in order to draw us back. Them the only one that can step in our circle, and grab us and put their hand on us and say, okay, I'm here with you. Then they got to step their ass back out because they don't need to mix with our energy because it can stop their heart. See, they take on the stronger risk. I'm telling you how the shit work in Southern folk magic where I come from. Now imagine that shit on a brighter scale. Now let's go back to these haunted places, these lakes, these malls, these theme parks, the forests, the woods. Why do you think druids and pagans and all these other people, they go to the woods, blow and go? That water from the trees, the grass, when they cut the grass, when it burn, whatever, it's going to pick up and go. So it's going to carry that energy from the woods to a civilization settlement. Now you wondering why you living next to the cemetery, you can't sleep at night. They just did rituals over there. That place is haunted, man. You wonder just because you live in 2 blocks away from a cemetery, you think that shit ain't affecting you. No, it's very much affecting you because that's where the ritualistic and the prayers are done. Hold on, I'm finna break your goddamn brain. You think just because you live next to a Christian church that you ain't gonna get the same experience you get from a cemetery. People pray people pray in the cemetery to keep the dead in. People pray inside churches to keep the living in the church. Same ritual, same thing. This is how we see it. I'm teaching you Southern folk magic. I'm teaching you how to maneuver this motherfucker when you really get into this earth-based magic. But a lot of y'all go where on New Year's? Help me out now. I'm finna show you something. See, I'm finna show you just what the fuck this shit is. A lot of y'all go to where on New Year's and y'all pray in what? The New Year's. Y'all go to the Christian church and y'all pray in the New Year. Y'all dance and sing inside that building. Notice y'all have deacons at every door. Y'all have ministers at every door. Deaconesses at every door. Same thing. Same thing as a Southern folk magic practitioner when we doing a ritual to cleanse something, to fix something, to exercise something. I'm just helping you guys see how ingrained this is in the South. I don't know about the North. I ain't from the North. Y'all get me yet? A lot of y'all gonna go to these places where there's spirits that wish to drain your energy. And when they go there and they wish to drain your energy, you don't feel good 24 hours after you've been to that spot. Hell, you go to the woods and think I'm just gonna go camping on New Year's. I'm gonna be in the woods in solitary moment, no people, no present around. What about all the bad shit that happened in the woods? What about all the people that lost their lives on that ground? What about the animal attack? What about the serial killers and shit? What about everything negative that done happened in there? Keep in mind, on New Year's, the wicked get to repent. That's the only time the wicked get to repent. On New Year's, that's why you go to church and you pray in the new year. You cry, you get at the altar, you do this. Because that's the only time the wickedness of the world can shed a tear and ask for forgiveness. This is why we got the ball dropping, the peach dropping, the pineapple dropping, all these balls dropping. This represent teardrops. The wicked is absolving themselves of all the bad shit they've done throughout the years. See, grandma taught me right. Grandma taught me good. I'm teaching y'all what grandma taught me. If you think I'm wrong, fight me about it. Put it in the comments. Say, dude, you tripping. I ain't gonna flex. Trust me. Ain't none of my comments blocked. How many people thought about that? How many people thought about that ball dropping as a teardrop? How many people knew that that ball drop was a remorse factor for the wickedness that happened in the world? How you gangsters put a teardrop on their eyes when they done killed somebody or did some heinous shit. When you go into the Lord's house, the church, you cry. For what reason? Because you've done wicked shit. And you can be remorseful during New Year's and get that. You can get your sins absolved. See, a lot of us, we practice magic, but we don't practice spirituality. A lot of us who's practicing spirituality don't want to go no further than what the fuck they arm can reach and touch. Y'all don't want to take it to the next level. You don't want to get so involved in your spiritual work to where it makes you question whether you're a human being or not, whether you're extraterrestrial. Y'all don't want to get down to the DNA inside your ass and whether you got Dragonian DNA or goddamn Lycan DNA. Y'all don't want to get into that part of spirituality because that plays a part. Now let me help you out again. A lot of y'all with these zodiac signs, with these water zodiac signs, I'm finna break it down for the new year because y'all ain't gonna see me no more tonight. So let's say people have water signs. They're water energy. Pisces, Scorpio. What's the other one? Pisces, Scorpio. It's another one. Damn it. Cancers. Y'all have these water energy. Do you know that y'all supposed to stay away from water during New Year's? You guys don't supposed to touch goddamn water during New Year's. Why? Because this New Year's interacts with that water element of zodiac sign. And now that you've done all this wicked, your ass can potentially drown. You can drink too much water and get water poison. You can drink too much liquor and alcohol, throw up and get sick because your water is interacting. This is an emotion. During a hurricane for the air signs, anything dealing with tornadoes, storms, hurricane, wild wind, you guys not supposed to be in a windstorm. A lot of people that then got picked up by the wind and carried away, dumped inside of buildings on electrical wires, I bet they was air signs because their ass is not supposed to sit up here and be dealing with that type of shit. This is atonement. Oh, we can go deeper. Let's go into them earth signs. The earth sign, y'all don't supposed to be digging no holes. Y'all don't supposed to be touching no shovel. Shit alone, y'all don't even supposed to be picking up no ashes out of a fireplace. Y'all not supposed to be doing shit with the dirt. Hell, what you need to do is take a motherfucking bath, sit down, and put your feet up in your sandals and wear all white in a clean spot so no filth get on you. Y'all not supposed to be nowhere near dirt. You'll end up falling, breaking your arm, stumping your toe, rolling around in the dirt, falling in a hole, that type of shit. Fire sign. We not supposed to burn anything. I always told I ain't cooking a goddamn thing. I ain't touching no fire. I ain't lighting no cigar. I ain't burning no blunt. I ain't doing shit. You can burn the blunt and hand it to me. You can light the cigar and give it to me. You can go in that kitchen and cook that food. I'm not gonna be in there where that fire at because I know during times of New Year's, I'm a fire sign. This is where the wickedness in me has the atone. So my fiery energy will make me angry, disrespectful, mean, jealous even. See, grandma brought these things down to me and we live by this. So the cooks in the family will be the water signs. They would go in there and they would cook. The people who would talk and manifest on the games when we was together as a family, these would be the air signs. The people that provided security and when it got the blankets and everything, this would be the people of the family that are earth sign. They have to comfort us. They have to make us settle. We had roles to play. The fire signs, these are the people that would do the entertainment. These are the people that would be the one to tell the stories, tell the jokes, make people laugh and shit like that. Everybody had a role to play to keep the wickedness at bay. Our wickedness should not be showing on New Year's. If you're a spiritualist, you've conquered your wickedness throughout the year by doing your shadow work, by evolving to a new person, by hell, confessing of your sins and saying you're not going to do it no more and working at not doing it. See, dealing with a real Southern folk magic practitioner, not these people out here and they ain't throwing shade on nobody because they would talk how they would talk. But dealing with a one like me, I'm going to help you get to the bottom of this thing so you can rise to the top of anything, y'all. We have to avoid places for several reasons. You avoid certain places based off your zodiac. You avoid certain places based off the energy and the history of the place. Lake Man Garden, Lake Man done took so many fucking lives. In New Year's, they're gonna take it. I'm telling you, it's a portal. Lake Lanier done took so many lives. Everybody know that's a portal. All these other lakes surrounding your local city that you don't do your research on that took lives. There's Sun Rose I will not travel down. There's some roads I would not travel down in order to go somewhere on New Year's here in Central Florida. I will not go up and down John Young Parkway for shit. John Young Parkway, no way, that bitch is haunted. If I gotta head to Kissimmee, if I gotta head to Altamont, I'm gonna take another route because we know here in my we do not go down John Young Parkway. People have gotten shot, people have gotten in the wrecks, everything on New Year's. We got rituals we go by, man, at certain times of the day. I don't know how it is in your city, but my family, we got rituals here. None of us. Where you at right now? I'm coming to your house. What road you taking? You know what? You know I went up Old Wintergarden Road. I ain't got no damn John Young. We'll laugh at each other. Yeah, that shit old superstition, bitch. I'm living. We be talking like this on the phone. We keep that tradition going. What traditions your family got? Y'all need to start looking into y'all family during these happy holidays. What your mama did, what your daddy did, what your granddaddy did, what your grandmammy did. Y'all need to start looking into those things, and y'all need to see where is the worst thing that happened in your family lineage. What street this happened on? What area of town this happened in? And during heightened energies, New Year's, Christmas, Valentine's Day, any other major holidays, birthdays, you avoid that shit like the plague because that energy is there to siphon you. It's a lot of other places to go, a lot of things to do. A lot of y'all go into these bars on these New Year's outings and shit. First thing y'all want to do, put on your short dress and put on your dick huggers, and y'all want to get out there and go to these damn bars, get drunk off liquor, booze, and spirits. And when you see your ass up there doing that right there, you don't know all the bad shit done happen in bars, and you wonder why people end up getting S.A. because the demon energy done got on your ass. You supposed to be able to wear what you want to wear, look good, feel good, show your ass, bounce your titties, wear a 2-inch dress if you want to. But the spirit of that place gets on you and gets in them, and then they want to tack you down and do bad shit to you. They don't even know why. Some gangsters gonna go in the middle of the motherfucking hood, hang out with their boys. They're gonna leave the comfort of their home from with their lady, hang out with their boy. Next thing you know, they get shot or they done committed a crime to somebody. That wasn't your energy to begin with. You just was in the wrong place at the wrong time because yeah, it should have been home. See, we come up with scenarios in our family and we stick to them bitches. New Year's, what people do? Shoot in the air with their gun irresponsibly. That what goes up must come down, right? Shoot in the head here with falling debris. People shoot, thinking they shooting in the air. The bullet got a trajectory and it goes inside a window and kill a goddamn man that's sitting up there eating dinner with his family. You gotta say. So when we in it, we don't stand next to no big windows. New Year's, that's a portal. I'm not gonna be in a room with big windows. I'm gonna be somewhere where can't nobody see me. There's gonna be a small little window, or it's gonna be covered up real heavy with a plyboard or some shit in front of a dresser. And we sit on the floor. We sit low. These are portals. If something want to get you, it's going to siphon your energy one way or the other. Lakes are mirrors. They're portals. If something in that lake on New Year's it want to get you, it's going to get your ass. You go to a goddamn mountain climbing volcano. That rock will give way and your ass will drop in that lava. Fall in the middle of the earth. I'm telling y'all this shit because I done ran through these scenarios and grandma done put the fear of God in me when it come down to it. When I was young, I still didn't go hit the club on New Year's. I find me a chick I was fucking with, and hey, I'm coming to see you, baby. You know what I'm saying? You good? Well, I was gonna go out with my girl. No, just stay home with me. You know, even if she was on the rag, I'm sitting up there with her because I was afraid to go out because I knew what me and grandma witnessed. I knew what the family taught me. Some of y'all could save the life of y'all motherfucking partner, y'all woman, and y'all children by just stop trying to go out there and get into some trouble with the devil or get in this devil energy because it's going to give you an exciting thrill. Y'all can stay home with your loved ones and be fucking safe and not get SA'd, not get shot up, not get robbed or beat up or anything. Y'all can stay your ass home and be a loving goddamn committed husband, be a loving committed wife, girlfriend, whatever. But you want to go out there because your spirit called it, because you're looking to atone for something. You're looking for that teardrop to drop so you can feel good that I said my New Year's resolution. I said my prayers. Lord, forgive me for what I did for the years previous. I'm starting a new chapter. I'm moving forward. You see our New Year's resolution? Why do you think they call it a resolution? It's a resolve to a solution. It's agony and pain. New Year's is a fresh start. It's a brand new day. I could do anything come to New Year. New man, I'm a new woman. No, that teardrop just gave you a false sense of atoning for the wickedness that you did. I'm doing a lot of talking. I ain't reading none of these comments. I don't even know if y'all follow me. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't even paying attention. I just was running my goose trap. Let me look at some of these comments. Jalen Zane, what it is, Pimp Skinny? My kids go in the basement and chill all day. Yup, I'm not taking any chances. We play pool and board game. There you go. That's how we used to do. Tell stories, laugh, dance in a circle, make jokes, get a kid some drink, some liquor, some beer, let them feel like they doing something. Play pranks on people. That's how we bring in the new year with family. Mm-hmm. KL straight. You know that's right. For Suckler, you know it's right. I'm just trying to give y'all what I learned. Y'all ain't got to do nothing I say. Y'all ain't got to deal with nothing I goddamn saying. Okay, y'all can make up your own rituals. Y'all can make up your own rules. But I practice Southern folk magic here in the South. I was taught by some real old heads. And that's why I survived this long with less bruises than I got. Because if the old heads telling me exactly what I need to do to survive, I'm gonna listen. I'm not gonna break the ship. I may not listen to them when it come to making money because they don't know. I may not listen to them when it come to getting women because hell, it's a different breed of woman nowadays. But if you tell me this is a time tested tradition to keep us safe, to keep the family strong. On New Year's, we stay together and we all say what we're thankful for, like on Thanksgiving. We all say what we want to change in our lives. That's atonement. And you know the good thing about doing that teardrop at home? You have your elders there. You have your grandmama there. You have your mama there. You have the matriarch of the family. You have the patriarch of the family, making sure everything is safe. You have your cousins and uncles sitting on the porch outside, making sure demons and devils don't come into your house. Am I painting a picture for you yet? Am I painting a picture of what every movie you've seen from the South, how they have their shit on New Year's? You have parties, people are outside, people are around the house, ain't nobody at the bar, the pimp Jenny, the club, the hooker house, none of that shit. Everybody is at Big Mama's house. Because when we cry, we need Big Mama healing prayers to help us. Southern folk magic. Big Mama got to take that thing on. Now, let me tell you one thing that you should do. If you do this and y'all enact this ritual, the very next day on New Year's Day, after that ball drop, everybody wake up. Y'all supposed to celebrate Big Mama, Grandmama, or the matriarch of the family, or whoever the head of the household. Y'all supposed to celebrate them. They supposed to have some money in their pocket. They supposed to have a nice outfit to wear. They supposed to have their favorite food, drink, ice cream, don't matter, tobacco, whatever. Because she or he has just taken on a major motherfucking role by relieving you of your sin of non-judgment. Are y'all seeing how these rituals work out? I know they say Africans got the rituals and, Black Americans ain't really got shit. But if Black Americans think this Southern shit, we got you, man. We got some rituals that can help y'all develop a culture and an identity not as hard as the traditions they got over there in Africa, that they got in the Caribbean. I practice Southern folk magic. I deal everything Southern. Florida boy, Georgia boy, Alabama. We got this. Mississippi, Tennessee. We Southern boys. I ain't never been to New Orleans, but I'm sure they got some of the same damn rituals and thought process that we got. Don't sleep on them Creole people. That's a whole different race in itself, y'all. I can't wait to talk about the Creoles, the ones that look all Chinese and shit and they red. Oh, Black people look all Chinese, mulatto colored red, but they straight black and they own goddamn entity in itself. And they rituals hit just as hard as the regular, Creole speaking ones. like the regular Haitian ones, the regular black ones, the Southern folk, Alabama and Florida and Georgia. It's a different energy, a different breed, but you take their energy and you look at it and you say, ooh, they got a good practice. The government, the universe, not the government, not the universe, the government want us to separate and be in chaotic energies and situations, thinking the only way you can celebrate the New Year's is to be at the teardrop, the atone for your sin. And when that teardrop drop, that's that entity, that wickedness taking all your hopes, desires, fears, and everything, putting it in your eighth house of Scorpio, and they can use that shit against you later on. Y'all better learn these things. Y'all better learn these simple techniques. I'm talking a lot and I'm talking because people's attention span is low. They really don't listen. But the ones who really hear what I'm saying, y'all gonna understand and get it, people. I'm giving y'all these Southern folk magic trips so y'all can hang with the best priests and priestesses from any sect, any goddamn religious diaspora. I need you guys to get it. And it's okay to be a fucking lone on New Year's. Don't feel, oh, I'm alone on New Year's. I'm going to cry and get sick and die. That's when you sit down and you pray and you say, God, forgive me. Spirit, forgive me. Ancestors come through. Celebrate with your ancestors. Come up with these fictitious people in your head. You bang your pots. You cook your food, your black eyed peas, your okra. You make that shit so damn tasty and delicious. You go outside. The very next day with New Year's, here goes here go another Southern folk magic thing. Now, y'all need to understand. I want y'all to have abundance and blessing. So in Southern folk magic, we truly believe in creating an ecosystem. The ants gotta eat, the germs gotta eat, the mites and the spiders and the roaches, everybody gotta eat. So what you need to do, if you're a saint, if you're a G, you'll go in there and you'll make some cornmeal milk. You'll mix that all up together, make a thick paste like a porridge. You take it out there, you'll pray on it, you'll kiss it, and you'll just put a little bit in your mouth. Just to taste. You can add salt, sugar, whatever. It's up to you. You mix it up to a nice thick paste like a ball almost, but you know, a ball that's spongy. You take that, you roll up several of them things, and you'll just throw it in your yard, close to the edge. Just throw it in your yard. Throw it in your yard. This is the day, this is New Year's Day, January 1st. You throw it in there. Soon you're gonna have flies, then you're gonna have maggots, then you're gonna have ants, then you're gonna have beetles, and you're gonna have all these bugs and shit eating that. Yeah, you may just get lucky and a bird may come scoop up that dough ball and take the fuck on off. That's your blessing, people. You just told the New Year's, I'm atoning for my sins and I'm giving back. Also, what we do in Southern Folk Magic, cornmeal is a motherfucker, boy, in Southern Folk Magic ritual work for abundance. You get a handful of cornmeal. I'm petty. I get one of them ketchup squeeze bottles and I put it in there. And I go and I make crosses, well, X's and crosses. I make all that stuff. Hell, I even write my name in the sand, and I let the ants and the birds and everything that come eat that damn cornmeal up. They just pick it up. I let them, because you know why I tell them that? Here we go. I'm telling that, resolve me of my sin. Eat away my energy that I did bad. Everybody I hurt, take it away from me. Eat it away. Supply me with abundance. This is what we do. I used to have my kids get handfuls of cornmeal and throw it in the goddamn yard. I say, throw it in the yard. Throw it out there. Make it a pile so they can know where to find it. They'll get out there and they each get a bag of cornmeal and they shaking in the yard. People used to think we crazy in the apartment complex, right in front of our apartment window. It's full of cornmeal and powder. Within 2 weeks, that shit gone. Because the bugs done ate it. We are celebrating. Always create an ecosystem on New Year's. That's you birthing in life, generation, wealth. And if you do it on the micro level, it's going to help you in the big world. There you go, cornbread. There we go. Who know about eating cornbread? Who know about eating cornbread? Okay, folks, uncle, you know your shit now. You know your shit. Y'all don't know how this Southern folk magic go, baby. This I'm just trying to get you right. I'm just trying to tell y'all some of the shit we do here in the South. That's it. It ain't called the South. It's the South with an F. South. In the North. South in the North. Hey, was this helpful to y'all for the New Year's? I just want to tell y'all, I put a lot of elements in there. Please go check out that floating canoe in Lake Man. Please look at the history of Lake Man here in Central Florida. Please try not to visit the woods or these major places where a lot of shit going on, a lot of event, because you know the devil, they be out, the evil people, they be out there praying for your downfall, and y'all walk right into these portals that they done created, going to these bars and clubs and the downtown city life, nightlife, all that shit there. Y'all walk right into it. Consider starting a tradition if you don't know it, staying at the goddamn house. Now again, I don't know about anything in any other country, any other neighborhoods other than Southern Black America. I don't know if Caucasian people do their things a little different, but if you are Caucasian, I think this will be the best time for you guys to start practicing a little bit more closer to home energy versus going out there to the parties, getting drunk. You see the videos of the girls wearing those drawers, shitting on themselves, burping, laid out in the corner, drunk. They relying on the kindness of a stranger to get them home, and they don't know if the person done sexual assaulted them or not. So y'all need to start learning how to stay to yourself, because the only thing you're doing out there is giving your time, talent, and treasure away to the monsters and the evil and the wickedness that's gonna destroy you, that's gonna zap your dreams, hopes, and desires for your new year. And again, like I said last year, please stop making New Year's resolutions. Fuck making a New Year's resolution. Work on your old resolution until you finish it. Stop coming up with something new every day. I just told you why it'll never work, because somebody's stealing it. They're ciphering it. But if you continue to work on the old New Year's resolution you made from 3, 4 years ago, if you still got it, and start reiterating that into play, and don't worry about creating nothing new, you'll get somewhere in life. You'll start to achieve greatness in life because you're working on that old version and you fixing it. You can't keep coming up with new versions of yourself every year. You can't keep doing that and think you're gonna win. No. Old you, new ideas put into place. A goal is in mind. It makes sense because we was going out, but everything is too expensive for me. We just had a conversation earlier. There you go. Positively, A. And it's safer because with the political climate going on, you never know if somebody trying to hurt people, release agents, drive their cars into crowds, and you never know. Stay your ass home in your safety if you can. Stay close to your house. Throw a house party if you got to, and make sure you have security set up. You make sure you have the right spiritual people in place. Them people may not come in to be able to celebrate and watch the ball drop, but you can do it. Also, for all my men out there, I don't care if you're queer or anything on that level. For all my men out there, if you got a pecker, please find a single mother, a single woman, and walk through their doors New Year's. You better call your sister, your auntie, your single girlfriend, homeboy, she girl, she man, well, I don't give a fuck. You call them people and you say you better not open your door to no woman. You better not let not one pussy walk through that door before a man walk through that door. If you do that, they got y'all. Some of y'all single because another pussy done took your goddamn man energy. I'm just gonna tell you, we got Southern folk magic rituals here. Me, I used to go around to everybody's house because I was the only dude not with a criminal record in the family, working hard, taking care of my kid. My cousin Neri, she never opened her door for nobody. Her own cousin was sitting outside in the cold. Ty can't come over here yet. I done been into 5 different people's houses, then got a plate of food, some soda, then probably screwed one of them. And I'm going to the next goddamn person's house, and I walk their whole house. I walk through their front door, I walk in every room, and I back out of the room. Walk through the next room and walk in there and back out. Walk in there and back out. Walk in there and back out. And if you got a back door, I turn around and I open that door and I turn around and I walk backwards through that door, and then I walk forward through that door, and then I go to the front door and I turn around and I walk backwards. My eyesight always keeping my focus on the door. This creates good masculine energy and abundance, support, and everything in your house. Why do I go to every room in the house? Because a man needs to be there to get those kids in order. They need to feel a masculine presence in that house at all time. Rather the woman have to step into that thing, or rather an actual man come and fill my spot in your spot. Because how they say, when you put energy into a void, when you put energy somewhere and it's a naked energy, somebody got to come and fill that void. And that's how y'all get y'all man. That's a Southern folk magic way of thinking. If you put the masculine energy of a man in your house, eventually a man gonna come and fill that space. A lot of y'all ain't got no men, women, because y'all letting women run your shit. Y'all letting women come over, bringing gifts and drinks and shit. And some of y'all sitting up there horny as fuck, clitoris stiff as a goddamn board. Same thing, brothers. If you're a single bachelor, you better tell a woman. Don't matter. You ain't gotta be romantically involved. Hey, could you come walk through this door and tell her to go lay in your bed? Tell her to go in your kitchen and move them pots around. You see where I'm going with this? See, it's still gender roles here. Tell them to go move them pots around. Tell them to go in there. How about you tell them, hey, bring some eggs and toast, cash out them some money. Bring some eggs and bread and bacon and put it in the refrigerator for me. Have her put up the food. You know what? Track is gonna come and do the same thing she doing. She's gonna know that you had a strong feminine energy there, and when she walk through that door, she gonna know her role. And her steps are the same. Walk to every door, walk through every bathroom, back out every room you enter. You walk in, have a man that you not rocking with come lay in your bed, then think that the next man you meet, he gonna want to fuck on you. Men are different. I want a woman to come lay in that motherfucking bed, because yeah, I want to fuck on her. Yeah, like y'all looking for stability. I'm looking for a screwability. You see what I did there with the word? I'm telling you how we do it in the South. Y'all wonder why a lot of these Southern fat ass women got boyfriends that look like Tank and the boy that be singing and Tyrese and shit, because they stick to these rituals. Y'all wonder why these old bad attitude, fat ass Southern black women have the sexiest nigga on their arm. Ritualistic work. They have a motherfucker like me come walk through their house, and then he just come and fill the gap. I'm just saying it worked. I ain't got no phone call. Don't nobody want me to walk through their house no more. I ain't got no phone calls, so I'm good. KL Straight say that's called a portmanteau. Ow! Ow! Hey man, listen, I'm the real deal. Southern folk magic king over in this bitch. Southern folk magic guru over here. I'm just trying to tell y'all how to work it. Women, did I say anything wrong? Did I say anything wrong? If you see how simple this is, ladies, did I say anything wrong? Fellas, did I say anything wrong? Y'all want the relationship, y'all want the stability, y'all want the support, y'all want the fuckability. Do what I say. We gonna get you right. Oh, let me get on this. Let me get on this. And if it's a gender thing, like you don't want no boyfriend and you girl and you want a girlfriend, or you a dude that want a dude, same principle. Have that buff ass nigga come lay in your shit, whether that's your friend or your brother. Have him do the same thing. It's what your preference is. Have that fine ass sister, whatever, come lay in your shit. This is what your preference is. You ain't gotta really do nothing. But make sure if for a brother, if you're gonna have a woman come now, or you're a sister with the masculine energy, you tell that sister that's coming to you to put some food in your refrigerator, to wash your pot or two, to pick up some laundry, throw some shit around the house, have her pick it up and clean it up. When they leave, brothers, give them a gift if that's what you own. Give them a ring, give them a gift, give them something, give them some cash, give them something to let that woman know she's appreciated and supported, and you'll take care of her if she come into that. Now that energy is gonna come and flow. Same thing, women. You got a man walking there. I don't want to be president of the United States, so I'm gonna tell you what I used to do in my younger days. I used to go and visit about 6, 7 different houses in the morning time. As soon as I wake up 6:30, I'm coming there before they day get started. God forbid they had to go to work. I got to get up 4:30 in the morning. I got to leave whatever enjoyment I'm doing and go to their house. Some of them women I was fucking. Some of them women I was putting mad cock to. But guess what? They was always that year getting a man. And when they didn't have a man, tight, could you come walk through my house? Some of them I did screw. Some of them I ain't touch at all. Some of them used to give me about $100 to do it. Some of them fixed me a plate of food. I'm just being honest. Y'all can hate me if you want. Hell, I done lived the life. I done had my shit skint back on several occasions, baby. I done lived. Fuck that. Brothers, I'm telling you what to do to help your community. I'm telling you what to do, fellas. If you be that stand-in man for that woman until her man come, you know the thanks, the blessing, and the protection and prayers to which your woman is supposed to do for you is gonna come your way. Ladies, if you accept letting the man walk through your place to get the energy right, to build a masculine energy up in your shit on New Year's, do you know the blessings and abundance, and you'll stop picking bad choices? You'll stop letting Tyrone them run you over. You'll sit up there and see that your husband that you don't consider a man, or that your boyfriend that you don't consider a real man, a coward, whatever. You'll see that the universe will move his motherfucking ass out of the way and bring you something that you desire. Same thing with your woman, fellas. If she ain't right, you let her, before you let any other woman, or before you let a man walk through your house, you better bring you a woman in that bitch. I don't care if it's your sister, your mama, your grandmama. See, this task was taken on by Big Mama. They would carry Big Mama around to everybody's house in the South, and Big Mama would walk through the front door of all the boys. Big Mama walked through there. That's why a lot of black men was marrying them women back in the day. But right now, our homeboy knock on the door. We done let our homeboy stay the night, and he walk out the door to the car, come back in. Nigga, you just ruined your chance of having a whole motherfucking wife and having a happy life. Don't nobody supposed to be fucking single on this planet. Oh, I like to throw a little okra in my black eyed peas. They really, black eyed peas are disgusting, but I soak them a little bit. I don't get the ones out the can. You gotta soak them for a I say about good 6, 7 hours. Get all the tannins out. Soak them 6, 7 hours. Rinse them all real good. Put them in there. I chop me some onions up. I chop me some bell pepper up. I go and get me some not hog maws. I go get me some yeah, hog maw. Go get me some hog maws and I put it in there. Yeah, I eat pork. I eat some pork. Put that in there and I boil all that together. But I boil the pork separate first. You know, I like to get all the bullshit out of it. Then I put it in there after I done rinse the meat off and I just boil it and let all the grease. But then here's the one thing that I like to do now. Y'all can judge me, all y'all vegans. I take me a strip of bacon and I put a thick strip and I put it in them beans. Put that thick strip of bacon. Then I take me some Jim and Dean sausage and I grind them up in the little itty bitty balls and I throw them in that pot. So I need that good old porky saltiness. Make me a little bowl of rice, and that's my New Year's meal. Then the rest, put on your altar. Each one of the altar get probably 2 beans a piece because I don't like roaches. Take some outside, put it in the yard. Everybody celebrating. What's that? Instapot is a great time saver for dry beans. I hear that. Fry the bacon first. She say fry it first. I guess I don't eat the wet bacon, so I guess you can fry it, but I just like the grease off the bacon to get the soak in there to give it that baconish flavor. Whew. That's all I want to say, y'all. That's all I want to say. It's almost 10. I'm starting my reading early. I've been working out. I'm trying to get buff and look really pretty for the new year. Because again, my channel moving in a new direction, and I want when that channel moving in a new direction, I've decided to have my body type and my ideologies fit what the channel is going to be going about. I'm starting something new. I hope y'all can rock with me. The haters out there, just sit and wait. You're gonna see it. The people that love me, I guarantee you're gonna love this even more. This new chapter where I'm moving, y'all gonna love it even more. This is what I but True Spook gonna get taken up to the next level. This is my year. Finna let y'all go. Y'all go enjoy this New Year's Eve. Be safe, be sound, be mindful. Y'all be so damn good and protected. And remember, I love you all. Everybody that's hearing my voice, I got so much love for you. I care for you, and I want you guys to be protected. Even if y'all know me, even if you don't know me directly, I want you to be protected. I want you to be happy, and I want you to be safe. Please, please, please try to avoid areas to which there's high crime, high violence. Please, 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 if you can find a nice, safe house party to go to, hell, if you can start a tradition this year, have everybody come over to your spot. Please avoid the supermarkets if you can. If you don't have to go to a supermarket and be in there for 3, 4 hours, women, I know y'all like to walk around and look and shop and put shit in your cart, then put it back because you ain't gonna buy it. Have a list, go get exactly what you need from that supermarket and get your ass back home. Please don't let the supermarket take your energy. Don't make no impulse buys. Don't go to the damn malls making purchases and shit because you're lonely. Get your ass home, start a tradition, buy your liquor, whatever you're gonna do. Do it in the, with some praying warriors behind you or some spiritual friends. That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm finna let you go. I am the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Y'all be good, everybody.